right here we're looking at the obstruction. I can't get the camera past this point right here. So right when I get to about 97 feet right there, I'm all the way up on it now. I cannot get past that point. When I back off of it, I can see a little bit of what it is. That right there will definitely catch toilet paper and snowball into a bigger issue. And this right here is located directly under the walkway right there at the garage. And you can see, let me zoom in. Zoom in. Can't see what that is, but it looks like the pipe is just cracked and broken down all the way right there in that area. And what you see above the top is toilet paper that was stuck right there in that area. That is going to have to be dug up and actually repaired. There's no way to fix that from above ground. Let's see here. So we're going to come back. There's multiple places on this line that are damaged. Right here you can see a break on the left hand side. This is clay pipe. It's all busted up and broken right there on the left. And this section of pipe right here looks like it could be offset as well. And we're going to come back a little more. This is another section right here. Looks like it might be slightly separated as well. You shouldn't be looking at the edge of the pipe right here. It should be a smooth transition where it just runs straight across here. You can see the paper has been stuck on the top of the pipe. That's probably when it got clogged up. Another section right here where it actually is another, looks like offset. This is what we call an offset, where stuff will go and it will hit this pipe right here. It can get stuck right here. It can get stuck right there and snowball right there on that area as well. Another section right here. It looks like it has a slight offset to it. All of these little pieces look like they have offsets. You can see the bottom of the pipe. You shouldn't be able to see that lip of the pipe like that. It should be a smooth transition. If you do see that on the top, it's not as bad, but when it's on the bottom, that's where the toilet paper and the solids have to slide past right there. Here's another one right here. I mean, they just use little sections of pipe. Looks like they did this like a jigsaw puzzle or something. Keep on coming back. Another one right here. You can see where the paper was getting caught up top. Up on the above on the left hand side, you can see all the paper there. That pipe is completely offset. It's going to cause blockages right there. There's another section right here where it looks offset as well. And this is a hub and gasket type of install, but you still shouldn't be seeing all these offsets in here. There's another spot right there. I just had to pull the camera kind of hard because it's, you can see the pipes all broken on the right hand side right there. See it all cracked up on the top. It looks like it's open on the top right there. Yep, you see that break right there? That looks like soil actually that's above. You can actually see through the pipe right here. It's clay pipe. Let's see, here's another break on the right hand side right there. Now we're in the cast iron. You can tell because it looks different. It's like a darker rusted color versus that orange. This is cast iron piping right here. This is another section where a lot of stuff has got caught and hung up. Another section right here that looks like it's offset, cast iron offset. And on the top right there, you can see the deterioration. It looks like it might be separated right on the top. Doesn't like it catches too much right there, but that separation still is not good. cast iron actually is as bad of shape it is in, it still looks better than the clay pipe that you got running back there. And that brown stuff is just deterioration, is how it corrodes on the inside of the cast iron piping. Over time, they do that. They all do that. A little offset right there, but that's not too bad. Stuff probably slides through there. But yeah, all this rough pipe right here can also, each one of these spots where you see the camera kind of bouncing when I'm dragging it across, when it's bouncing like that, that's because we're running it across rugged terrain. And anytime you have rugged terrain, it's even harder for wet tissue to slide across that rugged terrain. So this whole section right here, it looks like it's, so this is where it's holding water, starts holding water about right here. It's the beginning of the belly or end of the belly, depending on which direction you're counting from. If we bring it back, see now we're underwater. And my camera is sitting on a 2-inch guide right now, so it's 2 inches off the base of the pipe so that it runs center inside of the pipe, and it's literally underwater. That means that the pipe is about 50% covered with water right there in that section that we're coming through right now, which is a significant belly. That means that when solids and paper go through there, it's like throwing a bucket of water into a pool. It doesn't really flow in the direction that it's supposed to go. It just kind of sits there, and when it sits there, it can easily accumulate and snowball into a bigger blockage. And this is a pretty long belly right here. Alright, and that just hit something right there that made the camera kind of pop up. Another one right there. Now we're out, now we're coming out of the belly. And you can see it's like a lake of water just going down in there. So that means that's a pretty significant sag in the pipe right there. Then we're going to come back. There's another one that I saw on the way in. Yeah, right here. Here it is. Starting about 7 feet, coming across, back, all the way to the clean out entrance right there. There we go. So yeah, when you get down here, it's all underwater here. So anyway, that concludes the yard line assessment. I'm Kevin Anderson, Master Plumber for Ardent Plumbing. I'll put together a report to explain my findings a little bit more in detail, but as of right now, my recommendation would be to replace the cleanouts from the cleanouts all the way to the garage where the line is totally separated at, and make that connection there. Probably actually, once the pipe is open, run the camera from that point to the city connection to make sure that there's no other separations in between the city and your piping. But yeah, this whole line pretty much needs to be replaced. There's really no repairs that can be made from above ground. It's just the life of the pipe has expired, and it is only going to get worse from this point. Again, I'll put my report together and send that over along with images from this video.